Hello friends. So today in this session we are going to learn that how can we replace the missing value with the zeros in a table using the SAS technology. So as you can see that we have the two table here, the input data and the output data. And in input data we have the columns like ID, V1, V2 and V3. So in V1, V2, V3 we have few of the missing values. We have to replace these missing values with the zero as we can see in the output data. So we need this type of data which we can see here on this table which I am highlighting. So for doing this using SAS we have the three methodology. The first one is like using the Coalesce function. The second method is like using array and the third method is like using PROC standardize. So let's see and begin it with in a SAS that how to do this. This is the first method where we are going to apply the Coalesce function to replace the missing value with the zero. So first we will create the data set. As you can see that I am going to create a test data set here and I have given the variable name ID v1, v2 and v3. So let's run this and see if it looks like the same as we had the input file in our Excel sheet. So I have run it, it has run successfully and we can see the same table. We have ID, V1, V2, V3 and we have few of the missing values inside this table. So this is the test data set. So now we will use the Coalesce function to replace missing value with the zero. So as you can see on your screen, we are creating a new data set final and we are copying data from the test in a set statement. So we are applying this Coalesce function here like v1 equals to Coalesce. Then in brackets we have two parameter v1 comma 0. So as we know, Coalesce function it gives us, it returns the first non-missing value. So if any of the value has any kind of non-missing value, so it will come on V1. Otherwise, if there is any kind of any kind of missing value, so it will replace it with a 0. So let's run this and see how does our data look like. So we can see that it has successfully replaced all the missing value with the 0. In this second method using array, we are creating a new table final underscore one and we are copying the data using the test. As you can see, we have also given here the array statement and we are creating the num array. So basically we are giving reference to reference of underscore numeric underscore, which means that we are assigning all the v1, v2 and v3 because all those three columns are numeric. So we are assigning all those numeric variable to the num array. And then we have initiated a loop. And so in this num array loop, we are giving just simply a condition if any of the column v1, v2, v3 has a missing value, then replace it with a 0. So let's run this code and see how does it look like. So as we can see again, we have found the similar result that the missing values have been replaced with a 0 value. So this is the third and the last method using the PROC standardize. And in this method, we are going to use the PROC standardize. As we can see on our screen that PROC standardize, we have given the data test. And then we are creating a out data set, which is final underscore 2. And we have given a wrap only. That means it will only give the 0 value in a missing wherever there is a missing value. So let's run this code and see what will be the output. So again, we can see we have got the similar result using the PROC standardize. So we can use any of these three methods, and this question is also asked in many of the interviews. So you have three answers that we can give the missing value to the 0 value using either by the Coalesce function or by using array methodology or by using PROC standardize. So thank you guys and keep on learning.